class, we've been talking a lot about savings, and now we've spent a lot of time talking about investing, right? So I know I've thrown a whole lot of new vocabulary words and new terms and new content at you all at once. So I thought instead of just having you kind of write the definition and match it up, it might be better and a more fun and engaging activity if we use music to help reinforce these new terms that you've come to. All right, well, this is a musical chair game to help reinforce some new vocabulary terms, but with a few rules that are only applying to this game, okay? You are going to be given a piece of paper in a few minutes that's going to have all of 22 new terms that you've learned, all right? And you are going to use your note-taking guide, all right? And you're going to be writing down the definitions for each of the terms that are listed. However, what we're going to do is at your seat, you're going to take your paper and you're going to write down the term. Actually, you're going to write down 2 terms each time we play the music and go. You're going to stand up when you've finished writing down your definition. And once everyone has stood up, I know that everyone's finished and we're ready to play musical chairs, okay? When I have the music playing, you're going to walk around, and when the music stops, you're going to have to take a seat closest to you, but it can't be the seat that you originally were sitting in, okay? And you're going to sit down, and you're going to pick up the piece of paper that's left at that seat, and you're going to write down 2 more definitions. You're going to take your note-taking guide with you wherever you go so that you have access to the definitions and the notes that we took in class. I think once we play a couple of rounds, you'll get real familiar with it, and I think you'll like the music. I downloaded a whole bunch of music that has to deal with money. We've got rock and roll music that deals with money. We've got country music that deals with money. We've got pop. We were just playing the Billionaire song. So I think you'll get accustomed to how we play the game once we do one of the first rounds. So does anybody have any questions before we start? Okay. You answer 2, and as soon as you've finished answering 2 definitions on your paper that's in front of you, you stand up at your seat. I'm going to go ahead and play the music while you're finishing. As soon as you're finished, stand up. That signals to me you're ready. He likes it.
I like this.
Alright, start writing down your definitions. Any 2 definitions on the piece of paper in front of you. Go ahead and play some more music. You can go to the next slide.
Come on. Nice.
Okay, come on.
Lisa Bender, and I'm a business teacher at Southern Garrett High School in Oakland, Maryland. And I just finished using the musical chairs activity as a reinforcement of vocabulary for my students in a financial management class. I really like this active learning tool because it gets kids up and moving. They can enjoy the music that is provided with this musical chairs game, and it's also helping them to get a chance to reinforce some very heavy content with the Introduction to Investment unit. It's easy to use. I just followed the instructions in the FIFI curriculum that's provided. The night before I did this activity, I created a playlist of songs that I could use in my classroom, all connected to money. I went to the FIFI website. I found a list, rather an extensive list, of music that had connections to financial literacy and money. And I was be able to bring that. I used the website Grooveshark to create a playlist. Grooveshark is very easy to use. It's free to use, and now I have it on my classroom computer that I can use that to infuse music into lots of different lessons if I want in my classroom. The other nice thing about musical chairs is that although I used it with the Introduction to Investing unit, FIFI has a template that you can use in any of the different financial literacy units that is provided in the curriculum. So now if I'm doing a unit on credit, let's say, I can go back and use this as an active learning tool. And I already have my music playlist set up and I'm ready to go.